Come in.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, please take a seat. Okay, so let's get right to it. Why did you apply for this position?
Your company's reputation is definitely a key factor in why I'm applying for this position. In particular, I applied for the sales position because that's where I believe I can have the largest impact. The main revenue stream for your company is sales, so it's important that your company have competent employees in this position. I have experience in sales, so I'm familiar with the required tasks that come with the position, and my past experiences in sales makes me confident that I can perform all of my responsibilities efficiently and timely.
Alright, great. Now tell me about a time you persuaded someone to do something.
Well, there was one Friday at my previous job where the manager asked us to work overtime in order to finish the weekly reports, so we could be fully prepared for next week's work. All of my team and I agreed to stay, except for one team member who wanted to finish the reports next Monday. I had to persuade my team member to stay and help in order to keep business running smoothly, telling him that if we stayed and finished our work, we'd be in good graces with our manager, as well as next week would not be as chaotic. Eventually, he agreed to stay and help finish the reports with the rest of the team.
Okay, think of a time you used probing questions to get someone to open up and have a good conversation with you.
I remember one sales call from my previous job. I was selling vacuums to a cleaning company, and the prospect did not seem to want to change who they bought their industrial vacuums from. I asked her if she ever had to turn down work because she did not have enough labor to service it. She said yes, that her labor force isn't enough to cover all of her potential jobs. So then I asked her what her goals were for her company. She responded with, "Make as much profit as I can." I then replied by telling her that this vacuum could increase her job turnaround, allowing her to accept more jobs with her smaller sized labor force. She was intrigued by the thought, and we had a solid conversation about what makes our vacuum so much better than the competition. She ended up switching vacuum suppliers by the end of our conversation.
Interesting. How do you organize and prioritize your work activities for the day, week, and month?
Well, first off, I start by figuring out what my goals are for the month, and I write them down in a place where I see them daily. Once I have those goals deep in my mind, I break them down by what I need to do each week in order to accomplish those monthly goals. And then I break it down even further about what I need to do each day to accomplish those weekly goals. I then identify which tasks are urgent versus important, and I work on the urgent tasks first, followed by the important tasks. If I accomplish my daily goals each day, then eventually I will have accomplished my monthly goals by the end of the month.
Okay, now tell me when you were most satisfied with what you were doing.
I was most satisfied with my work when I knew I was doing it for a purpose. I was once part of a startup company, and I worked in sales there as well. I felt a high level of satisfaction knowing that with every sale I made, we were that much closer to becoming an established business. My work felt more rewarding when there was a satisfaction that came from completing my tasks. I find satisfaction in working towards a common goal, which I believe this company has, which is the reason why I'm seeking out this position.
Okay, now tell me when you were least satisfied with what you were doing.
I'm least satisfied with what I'm doing when my work does not advance the company agenda as a whole. I'm a team player, so when completing my work just means scratching off an item from my own to-do list, I'm not satisfied. My satisfaction comes from helping others and making sure that the company goals are being met. I'm least satisfied with my work when my talents are not being utilized to their full potential. I believe that I could be a great asset to your sales team in helping the company advance its goals as well as its agenda.
Okay, great. That's all. Thank you, and we'll be in touch.
Alright, great. Well, thanks for your time, and I hope to be hearing from you.